Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unidentified object and the alleged sighting of peculiar creatures in the backyard of a home in the Northwest Valley. Police responded back on May 1 after receiving a strange call from a terrified family. Our report generated a global response, and now piecing together the sequence of events has been somewhat challenging, primarily because the main witnesses have been almost as elusive as the beings they claim to have seen. Police grapevine suggests that this incident shares many similarities with other bizarre cases from around the world: an alleged crash, strange beings, and puzzling details. However, the police took this matter seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April 30, skywatchers across several western states witnessed a bright fireball streaking through the heavens. A police officer on duty in the Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of a colorful object on his body camera. At nearly the same time, a ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise resembling a crash.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
In one family's ranch-style home, two brothers and their father were working on a vehicle in their yard when they spotted a shimmering object descending and crashing down. They were then struck by what they described as a shockwave. One of the witnesses, a young man named Angel, stated that when they looked at the spot where the object landed, it appeared obscured and blurry, as if concealed by an unknown form of camouflage. What they witnessed next compelled them to make a frantic call. "They're not human," Angel stated. Investigators from 8 News Now have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks. However, despite accepting their invitation for interviews on 3 occasions, they did not answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members corroborated this story in an initial police report that we obtained. Angel mentioned that they heard the patter of multiple feet in the yard and later heard footsteps on their roof. They saw one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the controls of a large front loader stored in the yard, as if attempting to operate it. Angel had a good look at one of the creatures, describing it as a greenish-gray being with large eyes and long legs. He claimed to have heard its deep breaths and felt paralyzed when locking eyes with it. In the middle of the yard where the object had crashed, it suddenly vanished, leaving a circular impression in the soil. Metro sources say that initially, the police dispatcher contemplated sending a crisis intervention team to assist the distressed witness. However, they eventually took the incident seriously. 2 officers arrived 38 minutes after the call, and by then, they had heard reports from other officers. They proceeded cautiously, with some nervous laughs, exclaiming, "I ain't dealing with that." A few days later, the family claims that Metro sergeants returned to the scene for follow-up questions. They also reported seeing men in suits and sunglasses driving a car with government plates slowly passing by their house. However, Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement in the incident. Metro has indicated that they believe the family's claim that something crashed in their yard. Regarding the absence of video evidence, critics have questioned why the witnesses didn't record the incident on their phones. While there is a surveillance camera in the backyard, it malfunctioned the moment the object crashed, remaining offline for a couple of minutes. When it came back online, the object had disappeared, but the circular imprint remained. Angel mentioned in multiple phone conversations that he recorded a video of the creatures. However, it has not been seen by anyone else yet. Perhaps he will release it at some point. The incident has garnered significant attention.